So it looks like somebody jumped the shark already. Alright. Puzzle. I see what you did. Let's see if we can't streamline this a little bit. Cut some of the fat out. Let's just stick to illusions and speed for now. Should work out pretty well. Let's go. So it seemed only right to make a high elf, given you a high illusion and speed, and to make a monster, because Oblivion, you know. Special note here, that Buddy in the other cell can't tell what poison bearings really look like. Clearly, the symbol of poison bearing. And having played this game a dozen times, I know already to assume the position. Grab your jug, and wait. Then immediately change your mind, try to stack the jug, and try to go for the mug before they get in there. In an effort to give the Emperor a cold drink after the rough day he's had, just for it to end up in his neck.
You are the one from my dreams.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
The captain's down.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear. You stay here, prisoner.
Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
For an elite team of warriors, doors seem to be a big issue around here. Of course we're gonna pick Steed.
Today, the steed
Fastest man
shall
alive
speed
right now.
your progress on the road to destiny.
And back to creep following, lurking in corners, watching people die, as usual. Again, doors being a recurring issue. Single file boys, just like kindergarten. More creep corners. Just remember, Uriel, you did this. You let me out. Gotta get behind him, gotta have a good meat shield. And the scariest goddamn moment of the entire playthrough, right there. Now on to skill selection. Want to choose things that aren't primarily combat based, but you will probably need to have a filler skill somewhere, so block doesn't matter, so it's an easy pick. And we just keep running through the tunnels. Again, combat not necessary. Though it should be mentioned that I'm not going to fast travel this entire run. I feel like it adds good flavor. And first things first, we gotta go to Breville. Because at least in my mind, there were spells available here that would help early in the playthrough. What kind of flavoring familiar? I don't know. I'm imagining mild. But you know, kind of describes the entirety of Oblivion. A good mild.
Take a chance on the warlock's luck. Hehe, just kidding. You're good. Only quality goods for sale
Should we also
here.
mention that I couldn't
What
find
can I interest
anything
you
in a
in?
shop worth damn. Guy is so gross.
Hehe,
God.
I'm Ardeline. What can I interest you in? You made a bit of both. Thank you. I'm going to teach you. You're going to learn.
Delphin Gent.
Now with our decency intact, let's get to Wayne and Priory.
By the 9. This is the Amulet of Kings.
At least we get to see some nice scenery on the way there. Of course, you have to absolutely dodge the weird guy that comes prowling for you the minute you touch the dirt around Kvatch.
Will help us. Just takes time.
All the while it's being lit on fire.
Here!
But what's done is done. And up we go in the tower. Just Forrest Gump running, blinders up, grabbing rocks. Now for the future, I'm not going to be editing the rest of those towers. It was just too painful. Trust me. Let's get back to it.
I'll come with you.
With Martin convinced and supposedly coming. Supposedly. We'll check later. Gotta get back to Wayne and Priory. Just realized there's another mess that we're not going to be cleaning up. But we're going to be sidestepping. Just sidestep the trouble away. We're just going to sidestep all these bottles continuously until somebody else deals with it. And after dodging goons, get back to Joffrey. Just for him to realize that the amulet's gone. This also means that we have to make our way to Cloud Ruler Temple. We're given the choice of committing random crimes in the forest. We're on a decline. Shoes have been working good so far. Turns out Martin was coming. He just took his own route. Just to stand up here and babysit Martin and Joffrey. Make sure they actually get in the house correctly.
Give my warm regards to Boris.
Just to be sent to the Imperial
Tell him
City
he
to
should
find
not blame
Boris.
himself for the Emperor's death.
And trying not to die on jagged rocks on the way there. Because I too cannot be trusted outside of the house. And just to save my own curiosity, I wanted to get on this pirate ship to see what was up. The little panic save. And it seemed like everyone was pretty chill.
Hi there.
Area Del seemed pretty alright.
We don't have any business, do we? You too.
And it goes from nice chat to instant murder.
Your presence
Okay.
here will not be
Yeah,
tolerated.
that's fine.
Stay away.
Treat me the way you will. I'm not engaging. Don't know. This seems like a problem for the guards.
Needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier. You elves are all the same.
Sprinklings of anti-elf racism. You do you, buddy, I guess.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Supposed to.
So naturally after the offense on my life, you gotta loot it. Then you gotta sell all the trash to a reliable person. Pick up some spells along the way. Deranged horse for flavor.
Well met. Sit down. Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here.
You gotta stay low to avoid being hit.
I hope you learned
This
something
isn't
from
for me.
Tarmina about that book.
Tarmina being a complete weirdo. Gotta check this out.
Here,
I gotta get out of here.
Fintius.
I gotta
It
go
was
find
so
those books.
nice chatting with you.
Was that hot?
Luckily, we were able to swindle Fintius out of his book.
I hope you'll keep us in mind.
Just for a little extra flavor. Completely trashed the store. Next, you have to wait for the
What makes
Wood
you
Elf
think that
Gwen to come in, intimidate him a little bit,
Could only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn.
and now
need
we
to
go
get
to the
that
sewers
fourth
and watch
book
Boris swing
closer.
at air and not hit anything for the next 5 to 10 minutes.
The training of thousands has passed through me.
Hurts my soul a little bit too much to watch him air swing. Noteworthy mention, this goblin was demoralized, so Boris walked right past him. However, the next goblin he sees
Stick together!
gets completely murked. Because he's on the stairs, I guess? I don't know what his criteria is when it comes to just murking goblins and crabs.
This was mine!
Please, Boris, do something. Anything at all.
I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be...
No chance.
No,
Not
it
happening.
should be me. Very well.
You can't
Do
handle
it your
crabs.
way.
So here we are. Waiting.
You were told to sit down. Are you incapable?
You can really tell Raven was a homeschool child. Now, it did take a few attempts to get it done, but we did eventually get it done.
Cleansing is on.
We did, however, have to leave one of the guys alive. I think he sorts himself out, though. And of course, we just have to run our way out. Noteworthy mention here that somebody did follow me out here. That's a problem. Thankfully, it's just a goblin, so City Guard can handle that too. Absolutely marked. Back to Tarmina.
What do you want? Check back with me tomorrow.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We just need to wait in front of the tomb. And then, again, walk all the way clear up to the mine. Once we get into the mine, pickpocket the doorkeeper. He's a nerd anyways. Then go talk to the freak Haro. He doesn't like the idea of me not giving up everything I've earned up to this point. So he wants to pick a fight. So if he wants a fight, he can fight his friend.
I do.
Guess it solves that problem. Still have the key, so that's their business. Down goes Haro. And this is going to be a recurring thing throughout the entirety of the shrine. Is get enough guys in a room and just get them to beat the hell out of each other until you can leave. And we're saying all the way through the mine.
Cannot escape.
Be it I do find some difficulties in getting out at some point because I do get lost because turns out rock tunnels all look the same after 10 minutes. And I wasn't paying well enough attention. Now here I go thinking that this isn't my problem. And now it's going to be my problem. Well, we can run around for a little bit. This is fine. Gotta give a shout out to Jobbers for doing 99% of the work in this.
The time of only the chosen
She is surprisingly sturdy
will survive
for a
the
wizard.
cleansing.
But yeah, I just wanted to get her out of the way. Didn't want to leave a loose end. Automated rock doors. Love it. And we're finally out. Which means back to running 300,000 miles back to Cloud Ruler Temple. Joffrey being one-tracked.
By the 9. Speak to
Can't let me
Joffrey
have
about the spies
anything.
in the meantime.
Not even a moment of
Track
peace to
down the
myself.
spies.
Yet again, we are put on a fetch quest to go find people that are going to be angry at us, and to Joffrey who doesn't care.
For Lord
Oh
Dagon.
god, they're both here. How would we let them settle the problem between themselves now? I'll just be over here in my little corner, watching this unfold.
You are
This,
weak.
again,
Like the
not my
gods
problem.
breaks
Oh,
you.
they're not gonna eat it.
Stop. Looks like I
Oh,
do not
I-
fear
yep.
death.
Didn't consider what I'd do when one of them died and the other didn't. I think someone in the city can help me with this one. Say thanks to Jork for jorking it up.
Looks like there's a killer about.
Big bro, you don't need to do the act. That was sick.
For some medicine. Go ahead.
Just have all the money in my pockets.
That'll get you something.
Hopefully not a knuckle sandwich there, big man.
I'm Captain Bird.
Then immediately after the
Commander
spies,
of
you gotta
the
go straight to
Bruma
Bird. Let him sort
God's
this out.
blood.
This is a city watch
So
problem,
she
not
was the
yours.
spy?
Anyways, back to their basement. So for some quick, easy looting. They won't need it. I hate this hill.
You should speak to Mark. Daedric artifact.
And now it's time for the longest run you could expect in this playthrough. It is literally from the top to the bottom of the map. Because, at least to my memory, you could do Nocturnal at a low level. Alright, new plan. Sheogorath. I know for a fact you can do that at a low level. But first, need to find some money. But turns out, can't do that either. Can't go anywhere in any town without getting attacked by somebody. But hey, Blackwood has people that fight with me. I could be fine, right? They won't totally ignore me and let me get murdered, right? They won't be completely useless in the face of danger, right? Only when you make him turn his eye to somebody else, they say, oh, this is our problem, we gotta do something. Y'all are the worst. I will be robbing all the people here eventually. I might as well go to the Mages Guild and gather some of the stuff there.
Welcome, chap.
It's not theft if you join the club. I need all the stuff for the Sheogorath Shrine. And now we're off. Now, outside of a little bit of tedium, this is a pretty chill quest. You don't need to actually really do much. You just need to go and play stuff. Starting off with some light breaking and entering, with some theft. Steal sneaky cheese. Chuck it in a pot quick. Wait for some rats.
Troubling signs.
Once they lay down the poison, get the poison. Poison the livestock. Do some light brooding over on a rooftop nearby. Wait in the center of town. Wait for all the dead dogs to rain on you. Then run back. Get the staff. Then, shock and surprise, run all the way back to Cloud Ruler. And try not to break my kneecaps on the way there. Christ. A little special shout out to water dogs now, is that I can have no peace on land or in the sea. Mahi Fishman can have nothing in this world. Quick little aside, how the hell are you supposed to get a wagon up these? Look at the incline of these hills. You can't use these for transport. Like, you gotta have some buff horses for hills like this. Especially in the wintertime. Are you crazy? Put ice on that hill? Nah. These aren't meant for people.
Good riddance to this tool of mischief. You should talk to Joffrey.
Captain Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City gate.
And now we're on to closing another Oblivion gate. Babysit Bird so he doesn't slip in his own shoes. Again, almost die on a hillside. I have terrible luck with these hills. I cannot be trusted.
Thanks for coming.
I say, let's just get this over with. Just keep running. Don't stop until we can't run anymore and we have to bring Baby Bird up to the goddamn top of the tower. Because he just needs to see me grab a rock. So then go back all the way down to the entrance. They have to kill everything on the way. They just can't ignore something. Thank you for the update, game. Like I didn't just have to go grab him. Then check in with Bird to see if he needs any other help with his day job. As if I'm not doing enough already for every city. Back up the Sadness Hill.
Good work.
I'm really
You
starting
should
to get the
speak to the
impression
rulers of
that this all could have been written down in a letter and just
Joffrey
handed
about
to
the
me
armor of Tiber
at the front
Septim.
door.
I do not know. Here.
Instead of this
Tell
back and
us
forth
guide you.
nonsense. Anyways. Time to not die. Gotta hustle my way over there. Do some light Tony Hawk shit. Into one of the most painful places for me to go. Sanquator. Because I didn't know what I was signing up for when I went here with just Frenzy spells. Because here I thought that Frenzy worked on skeletons. It doesn't. So I was like, okay, I can lead him off into his death. Just need to push him off 100 times. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. But I tried regardless to see if there was any, like, cliff I could nudge them off of and break a bone. Nope. They tracked perfectly onto the bridges, which means I'm just gonna be suffering here. Ghosts and skeletons aren't affected by Frenzy in the slightest, which means I can't get anything to fight each other. So now I just have a bunch of angry ghosts and skeletons chasing me, and I have no option. But, you notice, they throw frost bolts. I can line up one of the skeletons and get hit by them. This could work. Could work. Just not for me. Couldn't get that to work. Needed something else to get them to fight each other. And you know it's gotten bad to the point where the skeletons just give up They've stopped trying to kill me, they feel sad for me, and they've just walked away. It's what I deserve, really. I didn't plan for this. And after what was about an hour and a half of failure, this is my life. So, back to drawing board. Let's go pick up a guy to fight for us, because maybe that'll work. Maybe hired help will just be the savior of the day. Thankfully, marauders and bandits get affected by frenzy so they can clear themselves out until one of the guys comes out to actually help me. Should have been my hint that things weren't going to go well when they struggle with one bandit. Except for that, that was pretty slick. And due to my unrelenting greed, I took all of the armor off the dead guys. So I'm going to have a real nice slow walk to town. And try not to think about it. Who knows, it might work out pretty well for me.
You're a big fat.
Alright.
That's a fair deal.
Let's
That's more than I usually.
just sell all the trash. I don't think I could take another hit like that today.
That's more than I usually pay.
Really didn't need that
seems
today,
fair.
lady. Appreciate it.
Thank you, fat.
Ah, whatever. In theory, he should just be able to warp right to me once I go through this door. Oh no. Oh no. Please tell me it's not happening. Please tell me I don't have to babysit him all the way back up this mountain. Maybe he's just a little slow. Maybe he's right behind me. Please? You have to be joking me.
Yes, sir. Certainly.
They can't seriously want me to drag him all the way back by... Ugh. Can't be serious. I cannot be seriously asked to drag this gigantic lump of meat up a mountain slowly. That's what I'm gonna have to do, isn't it? I'm gonna have to drag him up physically, slowly, up a mountain. Dear God. Have I not suffered enough? Come on, Lummox. Come on. You could just give me a tiny break. That'd be awesome. Just get yourself together, man. Get yourself together. It shouldn't be that much. It shouldn't be that bad. We have fought one bandit. So it turns out in the first bandit fight he almost dies. Just any normal dude. He's just like, oh yeah, I can't handle it. Maybe that was just a fluke. Maybe you'll heal and we'll start... You have to be kidding me. I drug him up here for nothing. Nothing at all. Can't give him a potion either. He just gotta suck, doesn't he? Maybe we'll just try this again. If I just force my face into the arrow storm. Nope. Sucks all day.
Yes, sir.
But you just stay right
Of course.
Alright, new plan. To the Imperial City, we need command humanoid and command creature. It's the only way we're gonna get, like, past these skeletons. Because that does affect them. Now it's just the long walk over. Nice. A little bit of traveling to clear my head a bit. So I don't want to shove my head into a rock. I'm so tired.
For Lord Dagon!
Can I have nothing at all?
Who's there?
Please, Imperial Watch, just
What's the matter?
figure this out for
Getting
me.
tired?
These weaponized homeless people suck. I hate them. Get them out of here. Okay, now that the shop's open, I can get the spell and we should be on our way. Damn it. Can I actually have nothing at all? No, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm just gonna speed cast Candle. So I wasted 6 hours of my life just to get a menial bit. Still can't use all of them, all of my spells, but I can at least use most of them. Ones that matter, at least. Anywho's, gotta walk all the way back now. You will never know how much was cut on just running alone. An absolutely staggering amount of hours of my life were spent running. Let's see if the jobber can actually handle something. And he almost dies to a timber wolf. Little bro, can you handle this?
Yes, sir.
Are you going to die in the first 6 seconds of the fight?
Certainly.
That's what I figured. Let's just get this over with. Oh my god, it's working. I think. No. No, it's not. What's going on?
Die, cur!
Humanoid. What do you... It's a humanoid, though. No. Turns out skeletons are creatures, even though they have man faces. Because that makes sense. The whole human fingers and bones part? Nah, they're creatures. Are you gonna do it this time? Gonna make me waste more hours of my life? Go on, do it. Do it. Do it. There we go. Something is finally going right for me. Or not. We have this absolute goon standing here, taking away anything good in my life. Appreciate it, big dog. You know what? I want to just take it from myself sometimes. What if I just can't aim? Will this slow them down at all? Like, in the slightest? Nope. I'm really spitballing here. Looking for any out. Alright, round 2, big man. Oh, God help me. Doesn't work on the blades. Oh, it works on the ghost, though. God, he loves that move. Just power crush me in the nuts with that ice ball. Appreciate it, ghost. I could just ring around the rosy this for a good half hour. Until something works itself out. I'm about to work myself out because I can't aim right. Come on, ghost. Do something. It's slow goings, but it works. That's all I ask. Does it work a little bit? Now I have a baker's dozen of ghosts, and about one fighting them at a time. Just, yeah. This is beyond my capacity for the mess. And that took way longer than I thought it would. And I have to do this 3 more times? Oh, sweet God help me. Gotta love an awkward standoff. Come on, not him. But not him either. Come on, let's be fair. Like, let's be rational about it. Okay, thank God there's more ghosts. Just pick one of the dozen extras. That has a weird phantom range. Getting sky chopped out of nowhere. Shooting my body like it's Call of Duty. Appreciate it. Let's try this again. We just need one extra ghost that isn't gonna get bodied. Oh my God. I need him. I need to feed him the sightline and try not to have it do the weird melee thing. Straight up 10 minutes later of just doing this. He's finally dead.
I'm not afraid!
Just gotta let him do his own thing. You do you, buddy. You do you. Are you already dead?
I know you.
What are you?
You freed me. Free my brother.
Okay, yeah, this is turning quickly into a mess. I'm gonna high up on top. This is not my problem. Keep on blasting into concrete, boys. Same way as me. Because I can't aim either. That was dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. This is panic. This is lost and confusion at its finest. Yeah, I'm lost. Back to safety pillar. This is as painfully long as it looks. It's 3 of 4. And Fight Club. Did you ever guess what 20 ghosts in a bowl look like? Yeah. Just straight up mess. Gotta love it. Right about now is when I wish I had an area of effect spell. So I can just blast all of them at once and just let them figure that out. It would have been much better than one at a time. Because this is just a mess. Look at this. god. What am I supposed to do here? They're just stamina damaging each other. That took ages. And now they just haunt me. Pillars for safety. And wait for them to peruse on up to do their job. And nothing is killed yet. So we're in the gold. Just grab this chunk of armor and leave. So sick of this place. I never want to be back here. Hurts me physically, mentally, spiritually. Out of here. God, the ankles are so gross. It's like the ankle bone doesn't exist. It's just two big ass sandwiches strapped to his feet. Where his feet are supposed to be, I mean. Whatever the hell those are. It's like he rolls them on purpose.
The septim blood may flow through my veins, but you can reassure Geoffrey that I
Straight
will
from
not
one
destroy the
headache
armor.
to something
There
that's
is only
not even
one
that
place,
bad.
a place where many have perished.
Because, well, in theory, it should just be marked complete because it's right there in the middle of the room.
All, but no.
We're gonna ignore
Be careful,
that.
my friend.
That's astral
I know
projection.
you've braved many dangers
That is
already.
just whatever
This
we want to
gauntlet
see in our mind's eye.
is not to be
In the
taken
corner.
lightly.
Ooh. On some boogeyman shit. Like, you can't tell me that's not physically in the room now. Again, the distance needed to walk is just criminal. Just criminal. Top to bottom every time. And I gotta do something like this, because there's no footpath besides down the middle. Kidding me? I might die. Nice thing is infinite B-roll. Again, it should be mentioned, the colors here are beautiful. Gotta love a pastel. Except for pastel red, of course. They can keep that. Time to just speed run the tomb. Because thankfully the undead and the goblins are floating. So you can just ignore them. They're doing their own thing. Just double back, hit switches, double back, hit a button. Little odds and ends trinkets. It's wild because not even like half the undead aren't even fighting you. They're just looking at you walk around. Like mall security. Crazy. And that's literally it. Wasn't even that hard to get around. It was just a lot of stairs. What was complicated about this again? What was supposed to be bad? The locks, maybe. If you pay enough attention to like how it goes up. Like I do these two for funsies. I could have just walked straight back and on the pressure plate. I need something of challenge down here though, so I did the two locks. I say second only to waiting. Third to that is probably my own confusion of not remembering where I was. Yeah, there's no chase, there's no sense of doom here. I'm just doing my own thing, walking out. Guess it's time just to walk back. Of course, there's always a wolf. There's always something.
Over here! Yes, you. We can't talk.
God, he's so gross. He talks about his top and bottom teeth. Let me just bully him a little bit. Where you going, nerd? Check yourself. A little bit of side shuffle, because I got greedy. Looted everything on the way in. Stole the loot from the dungeons. Hit check. Stunning. Suppose since I'm in the neighborhood, I should go to Leyland for some boots. They don't count as armor. Get a little nice boost to you. The demon says sweet things if I make potions. Listen to it. Obey it. But in all seriousness, I can't not walk away from this big ass field of fruit and veg. Just a little bit more potions. Just a few more potions. Alright, itch has been scratched. Back to Layla. Endless miles of running. I did it to myself. I really did. This I didn't do to myself though. What is this? Is I am in like a corner pocket of invisible walls and I have to walk all the way out to escape. I fit a weird patch in the wall. Or just layered weird. Go see how much those boots cost.
Go ahead. Let's do business.
Ooh, just a little bit out of my price range. How about we work this around. Give her emotional whiplash. Seeing what we can do. We're a little short. We just need to go in and make some stuff. No big deal. More potions.
I'm only asked.
Big surprise, but just a few more potions. Yeah, it should be enough. Get our nice boots. Sell the potions off. No big deal.
That's a good deal.
Should be just right as rain. Gotta haggle a little bit. Drop that price down.
You've
So
got
greedy.
to be kidding.
Nice. We got the nice boots. We got
Tell
the
your
nice overalls.
Farewell.
Doing great thing. Just want to check real quick. Huh? So it turns out when you have dominate creature on something, if it kills whenever it's active, it counts as your kill. Didn't know that until now. That would have been nice. That would have been nice to know a couple of hours ago. Just a couple, where I had spent so much time and cash to do nothing now because I have to roll the save back. I think I'd have a nicer time eating raw eggshells than having to roll back this save right now. Here we are though. Whatever. We'll just speed run the nothing dungeon again. Go for a quick dip. Gotta remind yourself who you are, Mahi Fishman. We're gonna put a pin in this simple dungeon for a second though. I want those boots. We're not gonna just put those boots on back burner. We're getting those boots. This is non-negotiable. Okay, it turns out potions were not enough. I
Good
forgot I
day.
had sold armor. Time to rob anything not nailed down. Literally anything worth $1. Pennies add up, of course. Does the Mages Guild have enough stuff in it to make the difference for cash? I would hope so. You soon come to the conclusion that it's not even close. Turns out you can only sell pants and paper for so much. Books, though. Books are pretty pricey. You can get some good cash off books. So that's what dawned on me. You know who has a lot of books? Blackwood. For whatever reason. Yeah, we're just gonna nab everything they got. The whole library's gotta go. It's your fault for having so many spares. And the tableware. I'm stealing all the silver. Exactly what Grandma warned you about. Also, can we acknowledge how crazy it looks to have a guy nab close to 300 to 400 books just to walk out your front door with them? It's also weird that they allow you to sell this many books. Like, I know internally they can't stop you, but lore-wise, a guy walks in with 300 books and says, I want to sell all of these. You have questions. You have a lot of questions. Questions that will not have answers, but you have questions.
I
just wanted my boots. But I got them, though. That's all that matters. Now it's time to swim my happy ass back to Simple Dungeon. I am not going to try to pronounce the name of it. Miss Karkin? Yeah, no, it's gone to me. Oh, fun little thing though, with the water breathing on these boots. You just drown the dogs now. Well, technically you don't, but their greed lets them swim down to you and they just forget how to breathe. So, gotta let them handle that. Not on us, they got angry. Finally back to Miss Karkin. Took ages. Oh, cool. Yeah, that was a game crash, by the way. I'm ready to lose my mind. I am not okay. We've already all seen this, and then, yeah. No one's dead. Pat yourself on the back, don't break your hand doing it. Shout out to Cold Corn. Who thought of Cold Corn as like yeah, that's a fort name. That's a family name. That's Sir Edward Cold Corn.
I never thought to see a great Welkinstone.
Greetings.
Okay, let's just see what's going
Very
on
well.
with the Great Gate.
I will meet.
Hopefully, we can push this along and do just fine. Oh man, they haven't cleaned up her body yet. That's wild. Wonder what dude's up to. Oh.
They say there's honor in death.
Your Highness,
Somebody needs to put
I am
a
Narina
leash on him.
Corvain, Countess
Why
of
is he washing
Bruma,
the body
at your
like that?
service. I will
need
call
to
out
put
my
him on a
militia if
list.
necessary. But must we truly stand alone?
I guess I'll go do the other portals.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, this is gonna be a long stretch, but I am just not down for it. I'm just gonna cut to the meaty bits.
I will not forget your service to Cheydinhal.
Special shout out to Leowin, Count Marius, for being totally trash and denying that I ever did anything. Because I got that Oblivion Gate and he didn't accept it as normal, as the bad one, even though it's directly outside of his home. Stack a couple of these on top. Need to leave those plants on his face. Whatever. We're gonna ignore Leowin exists like usual.
Thank you for closing.
Special note of probable hate crime. Just two dudes beating up some black guy. Let's check his pockets, see what he's got. Bread. You killed this man for some bread. Now don't look at me, weirdo. Alright, you're the one that killed him. Anyways, back to sludge. Alright.
The Count will not see.
Guess I'll just have to be back later.
Not now. Not ever.
Matching shirt and all,
He
that's a
sees
pity.
no one.
You know what? Never mind, I'll go do it myself. I can fix this faster than you can.
Has no
I'm
more
just
love
gonna do
you
it
as
myself.
have been warring.
Again, can I have a break? Can I go a couple hours without being beat up like this? Whatever. Let me just close the gate in peace. Yeah, that should be
that you've
enough. I'm
closed
done.
the Oblivion
No
Gate
more
outside.
portals closing. We're done. I figured out that much. Yeah, that's
You
it.
are a diplomat
That's
as
all
well
that's
as a
all you're
warrior, it
getting out of me,
seems.
lady.
So be it.
Gotta be something. Time for us all to awkwardly walk at different speeds, so we can all struggle at the same time of not having the right walk speed compared to everybody else. I do appreciate a good pre-battle speech,
with me?
although it has an adverse effect when you end up doing this the entire fight, actively hurting the entirety of the group. Thankfully now I can do something, which is run good. Just gump it up. I'm really questioning whether or not I can just wing it and throw myself off the bridge and live, and save myself the trouble of having to run through 3 more doors. I'm not dead yet. Almost. Just need a little pick me up. Just need a little pick me up to get me there. And thought I was slick. Gotta try at least once. Oh. It's not like you have to actually get the guy up there to die. You just need to hit the lever behind him. Which feels like an oversight. Because yeah, he surely didn't do anything. He tapped my side once with a mace, and he's just stuck now. Explain that to the boss later. Oh, what happened? I missed. Tragic. So tragic. And you would imagine after doing so many of these, I'd get better at doing them. Like knowing where the doors are. It's still a bit of a gamble where the actual doors to go up are. I'm also slightly dumb, so it doesn't help much. These are also all the parts I was cutting out. Of how miserably long it was. Just the endless tedium of it. Can't believe the great sigil gate had the Hasbro layout. Had that first day at the office look. Nah. They gave me an extra 11 minutes to do that. Criminal. I just want to be known. I dropped the entirety of these 2 clips 12 decimals because they're just too, it's too much.
We
it's
won
still
a
too
great
loud.
victory here today, but we need to act quickly.
And now with all that being snagged up and done, time to slow posies my way up to town, sell all the trash. I don't even need money at this point. I'm just greedy. That's the problem. I am just horrifically greedy and want more. So needless to say, 20 minutes of hustling later, we're finally back to the temple.
Kill Manka Cameron.
I don't think
Farewell,
we're doing the
my
same
friend.
mission here, boss. They did do a wonderful job of making this look incredible. So pleased with the visuals. Dear God, I forgot
of the Septims arrives at last.
about Master Flash and the fact that he never stops talking the entire time you're here.
Created, behold the savage garden, where my disciples are tempered for a
You destroyed the sigil tower.
I feel like if I describe this stage where I'm getting canceled before I even start.
Almost.
Is that fair to say, or is that an on-me thing?
Free civilian axes. They trapped one of my agents. They show initiative. Do me this service.
If you are truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will not
Seriously
hold you
consider
long.
just muting the
Lift
following
your
clips
eyes
to avoid him
Erech
talking.
Agaion, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await
I'm
you.
bad enough. This guy is much worse. Let's just get this over with as fast as possible.
Get away from there! If I can just...
What the hell? You know what? Not my problem. Not my problem. Not my fault. Just get back to the tunnel. Try to get out of here as fast as humanly possible.
An axis is free. Take these bands of the chosen then. Wear them.
I'd like it to be mentioned right here, right now, that I never took off the iron bands from the beginning. Not for 1 minute I take them off, up until right now.
How little you understand.
God, be
You
quiet.
cannot stop Lord Dagon.
Is he done?
The
Of course
principalities
he's
have sparkled as gems in the black breaches of
motor
Oblivion
mouth,
since
dude.
the
Motor
first
mouth.
No one wearing the bands
At this
of the...
point in the
I can
playthrough,
remove
you're
them.
just kind of going with the motions because you don't have any other choice to it. You just gotta listen, do a thing, listen, do a thing, and just be fine with it. At least he stops talking, at the very least. It's quiet.
You made it.
More than
I didn't
Mario
think
at this
you'd have
point.
any. There.
Let him just
Let
be
me
there.
come
I
with
don't
you.
think he's gonna do much. But he's gotta rest irons back on. Go on about our ways. I'm sorry, folks. I'm dropping him 32 decibels. I am not hearing this again. Oh, disappointment children. Right.
I have waited a long time for you. You cannot stop, Lord Dagon. Show me what you've got.
I do have to appreciate that dude just pops off the second he sees him. Gives him maybe like 3 seconds of leeway. Then just right to violence. No more questions. Another special note, again, his children are being attacked in front of him in his throne room. What do you think he's gonna do? Talk more. Just continue to talk. Nothing is happening at all. And to be honest, I have no idea how I'm gonna get him. Like, I'm pretty sure hitting his children with frenzy can work over a long enough time, but I'm not super certain about it. And this goes on for quite a while, of me not understanding how to get him to go down. And this isn't a mis-edit. I want you to see this. Ain't that a bitch? Wake up dead? Kidding me? Wake up dead? Okay, maybe that was a fluke. Nope. That's a loop. I have created a death loop for myself. Time to roll back a save. One more thing into there. Bodied. I'll admit, half of these were just me losing the will to go on. Doesn't matter where you are, who you are. Panic attacks find anybody.
I will defend.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I also know I'm just getting bodied. This is a circus, and I am just another clown in it. God, please. Can I get a break? After an hour of failure, then it came to me. Hang myself. Chandeliers do work in a different way. And it turns out, Raven can't hit you with a sword when you're on the chandelier.
Nothing can stop Lord.
You can get hit by the fireball, but you can't get hit by the sword. And Mancar without a staff will run straight at you, trying to punch it, and he'll just break his own nose. And in honor of Grandmaster Flash, thought I'd put this in here. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. I didn't do nothing, alright? Mancar killed Mancar. That was his fault. He was doing some wild things. But no kills. Basically free and clear.
You did it. You
and
defeated
now we just
it.
need to make the long
Then you have it.
walk one
You have
more
the
time.
amulet of King. Let's go to the Imperial
Just
City
one
at
more
once.
time to the Imperial City. And we're done. I also don't know why they need horses. I've been doing just fine the entire time. They could do some steps. They'll make it. They'll be fine. Trust and believe the process. I'm now quickly being reminded of why they aren't let out of the temple all that much. The horses don't swim. And you have to take the even longer way around to have a solid bridge. Shout out to Invisibears. For some reason. Haven't figured this one out yet.
Fight fire with fire!
Someone's got an answer for that. That'd be awesome. Pretty sure Vera's been walking the entire time. Commendable. Wild.
Hail, Daedra Slayer!
It only hurt me a little bit to get armed at this point. It's a lot of stop, watch, stop and watch. And to those who haven't seen it yet, nothing in this game ever goes right the first time, so gotta have a brawl to get to the last room.
Chancellor Okado.
We must
Back
get
to
to the
battle
Temple
walk.
of the One immediately.
As you command, sire.
Back to sidestepping for freedom, because I don't want to get murdered at the final hurdle. Not on my to-do list. Not at all. Well, it's a pity to see Joffrey go this late. But Sad Man is now resting, man. We're just gonna ignore all of this. Yeah, we're just gonna sidestep all of that.
You'll just have to trust me. Farewell. You've been a good friend, but now I must go.
And with that, playthrough is done. No kills of creatures or people. Totally pacifist. Asterisk. Gonna need a little bit of addendum. We did cause unspeakable horrors, but emotionally, like, we feel disconnected from it, I think, so we're not gonna call that our fault, which just is what it is. I didn't make them pick up a sword. They chose that life on their own. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. All two of you, maybe two, one maybe. If one person stuck it out to the end of this long ass video, to like the handful of people that stayed, thank you. Honestly. See y'all later. Appreciate you sticking around.